I'd like to tell you about a very special upcoming event. This year, my ensemble Clarinet Road was honored with a grant from Chamber Music America and to compose a new jazz work. It's been an interesting grant. It's gone on for several years, giving about 9 awards per year. And on the occasion of the Improvisations Gala weekend in Lunafet, my work's premiere will take place right here on Sunday afternoon, December 9th. So I hope you can join me for that at 2 p.m. Just exciting to have the opportunity to honor New Orleans in its tricentennial year through a new work, but also to honor some of my musician friends who have been my greatest mentors in helping me figure out how to be authentic within the tradition and how to be a part of the adventure, the process of moving the tradition forward, including Herlin Riley, Roland Guerin, David Torkanowski, Brian Seeger. The work's entitled The Faubourg Variations. The Faubourg Variations will basically be a musical tour of New Orleans with a simple hymn as the guide. So now we take that theme, we take it on a little trip. And just like the music of New Orleans, how it starts in the church and in the street, take it through different traditions, the brass band tradition, the jazz band tradition. So the tune becomes this, in the sort of in the manner of the vocabulary created by New Orleans clarinetists like George Lewis and Albert Burbank as the band version. So the whole thing is not just variations of that song, but different parts of the song become used in a blues, different harmonies in the song end up having, so there'll be a contrafact of that song will become something else, gets transposed to a minor mode for a Spanish tinge composition a la Jelly Roll Morton. But then we go back to the church, and Paul's here to help me out with sort of a gospel version of the same theme. there are certain things that I think about when I'm playing songs and using this vocabulary that take me different places, take me to moments in time, take me to Juanita Brooks's funeral in 2009, take me back to 2005, take me back to being told by the National Guard that I couldn't come back, or any number of things. Takes me to a restaurant that might not be open anymore. Anything from the most sublime to the most superficial. In the vocabulary of this music, and in the rhythmic gestures that are specific sometimes down to different neighborhoods in New Orleans, the more familiarity you develop with the city and the more familiarity you develop with the culture, the more hearing those elements in the music can transport you there. And I think that's probably the most powerful thing about what we as musicians do, and the thing that we in a way pride ourselves on being able to do. And that's why the music of New Orleans has been so important to me, and to actually take it anywhere I possibly can, because the city has used music and dance as its lifeblood for the last 100 years, and used that music in every activity, and connected the different generations, and used it to create a starting point for a dialogue about how to move the community forward. I hope you've enjoyed this very cursory introduction to one musician's process of engaging the wonderful tradition of New Orleans music. If you can't make the debut of the Faubourg Variations on the 9th, we will be streaming it. So follow Clarinet Road, and we can let you know when all that's going to go down. And at this point, I want to thank my friend Paul Longstreth. I want to thank all of you for being here, and